It's been very rewarding for me to open my eyes about the sacrifices made. These soldiers, when you read the ones that you can find a story on, I mean, there are very few that don't touch you. There are very few that don't bring a tear to the eye when you read what they went through. They detail the Medal of Honor winners very well. You don't have a lot of trouble finding the stories for the Medal of Honor winners because the story has to be there for them to have gotten that. But after you get down to a lot of times the Bronze Star and below, or even no medals at all, just anyone that got killed, it's difficult to find the stories. But buddy, when you do, they're all heroes. I mean, and they all deserve a recognition. And all I want to do is just keep their memory alive. I just want to make sure that my children know what happened in Vietnam and right here in their hometown. I've got a couple of pictures here I'd like to share with you. Here's that's Alan Tyler in uniform from Montvale. That's Alfred Robinson from Bedford. That's John Samuel Myers from here in Manita. And then the bottom one is Alan Tyler again. This is Nance, and that's Ms. Nance. That was my teacher, and that's the little boy who's now in New Mexico. And that's Eddie Daniels. He was just a very striking fellow. I mean, just had striking facial features and characteristics. Talking to some of the people that responded on Facebook when Eddie died, like I say, they had a big family, and that would have been Liberty High School. I guess it would have been Liberty. It wouldn't have been Bedford High School. I think it was Liberty then at that time. But they came. The teachers called. There were 3 or 4 of his sisters in school at Liberty High School. Then they called the girls in first to tell them that he had gotten killed. It's just whenever I hear those stories, it kind of puts you there and puts you in that place. And I know a lot of you have lived through the heartbreak of the World War II and reading the stories about the telegrams coming in. Elizabeth Tays in Bedford, getting the telegrams from Roanoke about all the casualties right after D-Day, and it's just good to have this stuff documented. It's good that somebody is going to keep telling the stories. What I would like to see is whenever we get this approved and get it built, that we have a welcome home parade for the Vietnam veterans. And I kind of call it the welcome home they never got. And open it up to Roanoke, Lynchburg, Martinsville, Danville, anybody that wants to come to the Bedford to the welcome home parade. All of this, I've gotten a lot of positive feedback from different folks that I've talked to. Not really doing any fundraising for it. I guess at some point we will. We just need to find out where we want to put it and just get it done. Are there any questions? We're talking about World War I. I think he's still alive. The man's 110 years old. He's the only living survivor of World War I, or he was alive 6 or 8 months ago because I saw a ceremony. He's the spokesperson for the World War I Memorial, and of course he has people that help him. But it's just sad because we're talking. The World War I Memorial is overgrown with weeds. The granite's chipped. I mean, the federal government. There's nobody pushing, saying fix this because they're not with us anymore. I hope that doesn't happen to our World War II memorials that we have around. But who's to say? I mean, it's happening to World War I. We're talking that how easier it is to get something done for a veteran group that's still around. Because once they're gone, you can still get it done through their survivors. But buddy, it's hard. It's hard. But if you've got people that are contemporaries and knew, like right now with Vietnam, there's a bunch of people in Bedford that knew Elmer Nance and knew different people. And it's a lot easier to do it now than it's going to be in 20 years, I imagine. Ms. Hazel, thanks a lot for inviting me and letting me share this with you.
We thank you very much. Okay, Bob.